Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
Yeah. She really doesn't want to be bothered. Maybe I'll go ask her her foster father what's going on with her. Seems like he might know what's making her sad.
Journey to the capital, Leyndell. To the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring.
Oh, no way! That's a real thing? You can actually ask her foster father what's going on with her. Awesome.
Ah, you've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
It didn't really inform me about what's going on. He really beat around the bush there without, like, directly telling me what's going on. See if I can waste a little bit more of my money that I'm holding. Yeah, we can buy the leggings set. I might wear that set just to look a bit different. It's called, like, Knight's Armor. I don't know if I bought the chest yet. Maybe that was the one bit that I don't own yet. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Oh, heavy light load. Get a lighter chest piece on. Wow. A heavy equip load, like, practically no matter what I wear here, unless I wear like a silly little robe. Really? I can wear a cloth garb. I am Cloth Knight. It just looks so stupid. Oh, I need more carry weight. Cloth Knight, paper thin, ready to die. It's actually quite apt.
Ah, you again, is it? The recusants sent a lackey. Can you believe they invited me to join them? Now, after what they did? I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool? You might be surprised to learn I took them up on the offer. Then I only had to ask. The location of the recusant hideout. It's on Mount Gelmir, found off the old road that leads west from the town of Windmills. That's where they hide. The manor on the peak.
Oh,
Just you
damn.
wait, wretched recusants. You'll rue the day you insulted my name by laying hands on Lanya. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
People at the scary manor are the people who killed his servant. She was lying murdered on the floor, and it's the people in the manor that did that. I'm glad I didn't join that faction.
It's on Mount Gelmir. That's where they hide. Just you wait. The tale of how...
Ah. What was I doing? Oh. I was gonna talk to her now, see if that, clears it up. Yeah, it seems like they're just like villains going around killing all the human player faction kind of people. Let's wear the exile armor, Banished Knight helm. See if we can get this weight limit back down. Professor gloves. I have another piece of exile. I do. Still not underweight though. Come on. Is nothing gonna send me underweight? Ooh. Ooh, sir. Lower my faith to get more equip load. Perfect. We did it. Nice.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
Yeah, I mean, there's an awful lot of people that you meet so far. Oh, wow, we can talk to her even more. See, we found like a story thread right here. Live today. Boom.
So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him.
She killed some of his troops. Damn. Finding out all of the things that she's done wrong live.
And I can no longer trust him, Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me?
Oh. So he's been the bad guy twice now. Hey Silas, how you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Yeah, it's interesting because that Enya guy that tried to kill me earlier in the Knight's Hold, he was working for the other guy, and he said oh, sorry about Enya. He jumped the gun a little bit. He was a little bit too early. So he's sending people out to kill me. He's disowned his daughter and everything else. It's crazy.
No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now I've lost it.
Yep. Oh. Whoa. Like, so far, nobody's the good guy. Like, everyone's been pretty evil. Like, there's also this other guy that says, oh, I don't think the people in the hold are very awesome. White Cloak Vare. And he said, here, have a bunch of the items that you can use to invade other players. So he's trying to kill people too. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm doing great. I mean, I still love doing this stuff. And I got a PlayStation 5 so that we can get some of the other games from this developer up on the stream when we finish this one. So I got loads to look forward to. It's been an absolute blast. So, yeah, the person that tried to kill me here was the other guy's bodyguard, who's just like, I suppose he was standing outside the door, and he kind of wouldn't talk to you, and now I've got his full set of armor, and yeah, he said, he just said it was a bit too early to try and kill me, and that's all the apology that he gave me. Now this Stormhawk King, this was an item that we found when we revisited the starting zone again, and there was like a Spirit Hawk go in like the Spirit section, but then there was a Spirit Hawk to go in the key item section. So I don't see any reason not to give it to her, so let's hand it over.
Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it.
Oops, wrong key.
I'm not like Roderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you. In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first hawk.
Huh.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I did, but I just cheered her up. She was down here having a sulk, and now she's got something that she wanted, so I was glad to help her. Anybody new in this room? No, just the creepy person in the corner. Not gonna interact with her. She seems like a vitality vampire. See if anything new with D?
Ah, hello there. What can I do for you?
D Hunter of the Dead. Nope, still got the same spells that I already brought off of him. What about Rosier?
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
And skills. Cool.
Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
What? I'm not scary. I'm the hero. So he's gonna fall into a deep slumber and it's gonna be trouble for me somehow? I think he's telling me that he's gonna come back as a zombie, because he's still dying of that curse. He's got all these thorns and flies and all this weird stuff happening to him. Oh wow, you're still on the Diablo 4? Cool. Hardcore seasonal druid, level 74. Wow. Not only before the seasons ends, before some like server lag or anything else happens to you, you gotta be careful. Oh, I wish you so much luck with that. That's you know, it's a big undertaking.
Ah, I had been waiting for your return. I've decided to leave the Round Table hold after all. As I mentioned, I'm off in search of the noble gold mask. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment.
Oh, and druid as well. Top druid. So we know all this guy's spells, but he's saying he's going to leave. So
May the Golden Order shine
kind of
through
fine.
you.
And hopefully that'll move him along and move his story along. What about these weird fingers?
You have returned. What is it?
So I've still only got that one. Still only got these to buy. So nothing new in here.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
They're still so nasty, those fingers. They're just like what a thing to include in your game. So what on earth were we doing? What did I succeed with? Oh, we killed the magma worm. Let's see what was behind him. There was like some loot in that field of lava. Wow, they really do have like soldier fights over there. That's so cool. I wonder if Torrent is immune to lava. He is not. Golden Rune 3. Pretty standard. Golden Rune 5. Even better. Cha-ching. Seems to be any more stuff over there. Let's go from the beginning of this side, make sure there's no like dungeons built into the wall. Yeah, I think lag would be the thing that would get you. It's just so unusual to you know, make anything other than a tough character on hardcore, and like generally you can be tougher than the game expects you to be with a lot of these games. So it's always going to be the lag that gets you, or going AFK for a drink like in a dungeon that you think's clear, and then something patrols across the top of you and just gets you. Oh wow, my character's still over the weight limit? What? Got some lighter gloves. Nope, that's not gonna work. Can't believe I've got my extra weight limit item on and I'm still over the weight limit. Ooh. We might need to go down a shield. There's one of these that didn't have parry on. Probably this one. Hey, I can roll normally. Yeah, absolutely. But I remember playing with a friend that used to play Path of Exile on hardcore mode. And what he would do was that he'd think an area was clear, and then he'd go into his skill tree to put in talent points and stuff for his level up, and then he'd be all like, "Oh, I'm dead. Whoops." Or alt tab and go to the bathroom. Just anything can get you. I like to go on the principle of like the only time you're safe is if you're logged out. Like I don't even trust town. Probably a little bit overkill, but never mind. Better overkill than having to remake your guy. Actually, for my game that I play when I'm not streaming, I feel like playing a game. I've been playing a zombie survival horror game and playing an Iron Man mode. So yeah, I'm doing my own hardcore character in the game, whereas usually I don't. Like I kind of got a little bit out of touch with doing hardcore. Not because I died with anything really important, but just because. Whoa. But just because I possibly could die, so just the fear of losing all of my effort on a game that I put in lots of effort just stopped me from even trying. But, you know, I got back into it the other day, fairly recently. Just thought, why not? You know, I'll go into it with the mindset of this character, I'm ready to lose it. And so far I haven't. Done a really good job. I don't think I'd like to play hardcore Elden Ring. I die way too much for that. So this area is kind of cool. We're kind of facing towards the capital. Yeah, I think that's a fairly normal people response. But for me, my time isn't valuable at all. My time is absolutely worthless, and I still just don't like to do it because, you know, I'm not afraid to admit I'm a real crybaby when I lose my stuff. I don't want to lose my stuff. I spent so roiling magma. That looks like a spell. Should have checked like the icon on it to see if it was a spell. But yeah, I'm a real crybaby when I lose my stuff. I need my things, man. Whoa! It's fire, but it's a wizard spell. But it also wants you to have faith. Damn. Oh, that was helpful. You didn't come across the butcher too early on your hardcore character. Yeah, that'd be a bad way to die. I feel like sometimes the butcher encounter is just... Oh my god, no. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, it's one of these steroid bears. I'm a little bit worried about my safety. Okay. Dean versus Steroid Bear. Round 1. Oh my god. Nope. Oh, what a world. He killed the other guy. Oh god. He's got the roid rage. Oh, we got him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With a finisher. That was definitely a boss. Like, he might not have had a boss health bar, but that was a boss. I'm counting it. Whoa, those things are scary. He just vacuumed up all my health potions, but then he was worth, like, all the health potions when you kill him. That's a nice touch for the game, to give you back all your health potions when you kill that guy. That was decent. Is there anything in the house? Do I win anything? It's so cool. It's like Dark Souls, but there's a world map and there's a whole planet for you to run around on, and it is just like the coolest thing I've ever played, ever. Full stop. I don't want it to end, but then, like, you know, at some point it has to, but thankfully I brought the PlayStation 5, which has 2 more, like, PlayStation exclusive FromSoft games on them, which is so cool. I'm a real fan of this games company. They just make the best stuff. And I love it, you know, their games are like moddable and stuff, so Demon Souls, and I brought Bloodborne as well. You can run that through the PlayStation 5. And I got all the streaming set up as well. So, like, you know, I could literally turn off Elden Ring right now and then stream you guys Bloodborne from the PlayStation 5 streams to this PC, and then this PC streams all the interface and everything up to the other PC, and then that goes out to you, and it all happens so quickly that it's still, like, it's still absolutely acceptable to play it that way. I played, like, this little demo game that comes with the PlayStation 5. Like, there's no lag whatsoever. I can, like, the PlayStation isn't even plugged into the monitor in front of me. I'm playing the PlayStation 5 remotely from downstairs while it sits upstairs, nowhere near this monitor, not plugged into this monitor. It is just the wildest thing that streaming things has come so far. So happy we're gonna get to play Bloodborne. I never thought I would. I don't think I would have brought a PlayStation 5, spent all that money just for Bloodborne, but because there's Bloodborne and Demon Souls, I thought, you know, why not? I love you guys enough to spend all that money on a PlayStation 5. Like, having you guys on the stream is just like, let's do it, let's go. Yeah, I almost brought Final Fantasy 16 to fill out my order because I needed to, you know, get a certain amount of points on this weird points website. But Final Fantasy 16 doesn't seem to be listed as an exclusive forever. It seems to be that Final Fantasy 16 is going to be coming to PC at some point. It's just exclusive for a while on the PlayStation. And I knew I had such a big list of games that if it's only exclusive for a while, I'll just pick it up on PC later on. So what I did was I brought this other game to fill out my order called Shadow of the Colossus that I don't know anything about, but I've heard that it's good. And you can only get it on the PlayStation. Bullet crossbow. Cool. So we're going to be enjoying Shadow of the Colossus at some point, which is something you can't get on PC. But why not? Let's go for more exclusives. Crossbow made with pulleys and power springs. The complex mechanism, which required advanced mathematical and mechanical understandings to craft, was likely made by a certain genius who learned Golden Order fundamentalism. One touch fires a volley of bolts, be warned. Large stores of bolts can be quickly spent, and it's got kick on it. Golden Order fundamentalism. I've heard about that before. I've got a spell over here that's like... It's got that written on it, I think. I think it's these ones. Golden Order fundamentalism. They're the guys that clear out the undead. Awesome. Yeah, seems to be a PlayStation 4 game. So, PlayStation 5 can play like PlayStation 4 discs. So I thought, let's do it. Ghost of Tsushima. Is that an exclusive? Damn. I was looking through this list of exclusives that's just like on Wikipedia, and it might not have been complete. Or I might not have heard of that one. So I kind of went for ones that I'd kind of heard the name sort of floating around before. You know, if it's good, I might just buy more things for the PlayStation 5 if there's more exclusives that are worth it. So it's any game that's PlayStation 4 or 5 will work in the disc drive, and you can go for it. Yeah, I wouldn't want a console that wasn't too backwards compatible. Like, I almost didn't get the PlayStation 5 because Demon's Souls exists on PlayStation 3. So I almost got the PlayStation 3 set up with remote streaming. But then they've had that remake of Demon's Souls, which is on PlayStation 5. So they solved my problems for me by remaking the game. I'm sure that I'm who they had in mind when they remade the game. He did it for me. Because, you know, I really fondly remember my PlayStation 2, which was the last PlayStation that I'd brought before this PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 3 isn't mine. The PlayStation 2, I played so much PlayStation 1 games on it. It was like half of everything I did was just play more of my PlayStation... Oh no, it's one of those horrible things up ahead. Ah, PlayStation 2 game. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Whoa. I just realized this one doesn't have a head on it. Yeah. It is a little bit like some kind of motorbike now that this thing's headless. It's crazy. Yeah, I think I was just really into MMOs while the PlayStation 3 was out, so it was just like, you know, no point buying a PlayStation 3 if all I'm playing is World of Warcraft.